Searching, digging.
Where did all the money go?
Asking the right.
50 tonight.
We hit our target here, which was what you were aiming for.
We got it. We got the energy flowing from here, but it's not just there, guys. We got it flowing everywhere. Listen, we got a lot of folks that are long-time Gamecock basketball men and women fans. Everybody give me some energy here. Say, hey.
You can hear chants all around us here. The SWAT team is actually closing off the gate as the vice president is expected to be here.
And it looks like you may have to end up rescheduling some plans, Derek.
Well, hopefully, you know, those plans come with a raincoat or umbrella or something like that. Let's check in with meteorologist Vaughn Gaskin for a look at the potential storms rolling in as we close out the week. Vaughn?
As a freight train, that's how they said that the winds sounded coming through the city of Bamberg last night.
We've looked on several reputable platforms, including a verified LinkedIn account and an article on SodaCityBizWire.com. Both currently list Harry Teideback as the vice president of sterile formulations for Nephron Pharmaceuticals. That's right, here with our headlines out of Washington. We've got our national correspondent, Molly Martinez. Molly, thank you for joining us. Let's start with Mike Johnson. You know, today, two Republicans vowed to vote him out as early as next week. Can you kind of give us the latest?
Having the majority of the state abnormally dry just days before the 4th of July is anything but ideal.
And every bullet in this gun, in this magazine, will shoot without stopping.
We're here at the Richland County Sheriff's Department training facilities, and what we have on this barrel here are two guns. The one that we're about to show you first is a traditional 9mm Glock. And if you load it and hold it securely like you're trained to, perfectly in control. Now, beside this is a Glock with an illegal switch. And in a lot of these shootings that have been reported with illegal switches, most of the shooters have been holding these with one hand. Now, you saw the control with two hands, but with one, there's minimal control at all. So obviously we hit our target here, which was what you were aiming for, right?
Yep.
But got a couple other ones.
So you had that rise to the left and then that shift to the right. You got multiple rounds. The potential victim with his hands up, one up in the hand. That's also that dip, that rise, and that fall.
Is the conversation not just the fact that it's an illegal modification, but the raise? Explain that danger and what component that adds to having these attachments on these guns.
So just like you did when you demonstrated with the full auto switch inside of that Glock 17, you saw, even though your intended target was the one in front of you, it actually totally drifted from the left all the way to the right. So now you're looking at murder times 3.
911. Where you going? You need to come to my house, girl. Okay, ma'am, what's your address?
Some of the most intense moments of crisis. 911 dispatchers are the first line of defense.
Custer County 911.
It takes a special person.
But finding and retaining that special person has been a challenge for some agencies across the Midlands, especially within the last 2 years, which includes Kershaw County. In 2022, WIS took a closer look at the staffing inside Kershaw County Emergency Communications after receiving multiple tips about understaffing issues. At the time, the county had 17 911 operators.
We're about 2 years or so removed from the initial story. What's the total staffing right now?
We have, we're almost where we have 4 on each shift, and we have 2 part-time people. So right now we sit with 4 openings.
What's the total staffing right now?
16.
16, 20 would be fully staffed. Does that fall into a shortage category, or is there just 4 vacancies?
I consider it being a shortage when you have 2 people on a shift. Right now, we do have 4 people on 2 of the shifts. There's only 2 that have only 3.